Look at it. Look at it. 50 out of 51. So if I know how to count, that should be only 10 more. God damn, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, there it is. So as you just saw, we finally got the Orion camo. I mean, granted, at this point, we've had it for like a week now. I don't know. I still don't know how I want to do this video. I just figured, you know, I've been sitting on it too long and I need to do something with it. I originally had all the clips. What's up, buddy? All right, go ahead. I originally had all the clips of like me unlocking each weapon. I was going to do like a montage or something, but after going back and trying to like edit that together, it's, I don't know, to me it would have been boring as shit to watch, so I obviously scrapped that idea. And then I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking, but now here we are. I'm kind of going around and just bashing people with the riot shield since they nerfed the shit out of it. I mean, I have been working on the Joker, the Mastery Emblem Charm Joker thing, which I think we're at like 250 out of 400, and then we're done with that. But I kind of want to save that for its own video though, so I figured, again, the riot shield's probably going to be an absolute nightmare since they nerfed it. So me doing that for this video wouldn't hurt, which I don't know what any of this has to do with anything. And they didn't even track. Do you have to go in order? Like, do I have to get gold before I can work on platinum? Because I thought if I just had platinum unlocked, because the only requirement it says is unlock platinum and then get 200 kills of platinum. It doesn't say finish this to work on, I don't know. I guess we'll switch to gold and then just see how that goes. I mean, with this, I kind of just went down the list because that just makes more sense to me. But yeah, 222 out of 400 for the Joker, and then we're done with that. But again, that's going to be for its own video. But yeah, so here we are on shipment bashing people with a riot shield, which is now apparently a 3-hit, because that's obviously, instead of giving us like an emblem that pops up when we unlock a camo, they're like, well, if we made the riot shield more shit, I feel like that'd be a more productive thing to do. What's up, bitch? Do something stupid. Fuck around fine. You should have just blasted me. What? I don't know what this has to do with Orion, but I guess it has something to do with Orion because, I don't know. Like I said, we've had this for probably a week at least at this point. I don't know. I have all these ideas for videos, and then when the time comes to do a video, and it's not that I'm like overdoing videos. It's not like this is, like Vanguard, I wanted to just quit. Like Vanguard was such a trash experience and game, and just everything about it sucked. But with this, like, I enjoy this game. Is it perfect? No, but I mean, it's probably the best thing we've gotten since like Black Ops 4. The camo grind was easy, possibly a little too easy, but I'll take that over Vanguard any day, because now I actually have, and I say I have the chance to go and do other things, and yet here I am trying to get 1,000 kills with a riot shield that they nerfed. But the point being is that there's really no reason for me to do this. This is just kind of, the more I do now, the less I have to do later type of thing for the Mastery Charms or whatever you want to call it. So I guess what I'm trying to say with all of that is it's not like I hate this game or anything. I don't know. Lately, I've just been always annoyed and always unmotivated, and the fact that I will eventually have to go back and finish the zombies camos in Vanguard definitely doesn't help with that. But, you know, Santa comes this weekend, so I guess there's that. I mean, he's not coming to my house, but we get holiday shipment at least, which is gonna be, I don't know why, like, this is, like, why is this at nighttime? Like, does anybody actually like nighttime maps? Because that shit pisses me off. Like, I remember last year with the holiday shipment in Vanguard, you know, it was all dark and Christmas lights and shit, which is fine, except for the fact that, you know, where I'm at in Jersey, I don't know if I already said that, but, and I don't know if this, obviously the sun goes up and down everywhere else. I'm not that fucking stupid, but point being, around this time where I'm at, it doesn't get, like, the sun doesn't come up until like 10 a.m. and then it goes down by 3 p.m. So there's like no light ever. So by the time you leave for work, it's dark. By the time you get home, it's dark. And then you sit in dark shipment with fucking Christmas lights. I mean, I would assume it's going to be a lot different because, again, like I said, this game is much more enjoyable than Vanguard was. And this shipment is much more enjoyable. Like, this is, the fact that there's no second story on this shipment is a godsend, because that was the most annoying shit. And the funny thing is, we have Orion on pretty much everything except 3 guns, which is the 74U, the Cast-Off 545, and the M13. Like, even the Chimera, I know I made a YouTube short on this or whatever, but like, we have all the things for the Chimera. The Victus was the other DLC. We have everything for this, and I forget what the other ones were, but pretty much since we did DLC, we didn't do all of the base weapons. So when I went back, again, this is obviously brand new, so this doesn't count. But when I went back to try to do the 74U, the 545, and the M13, here with the 74U, the long shots weren't tracking. Because obviously I got Orion, and then I went to go back and get all the, you know, just 100% everything, because I don't know. But when I went to do the long shots, they weren't tracking, but Polyatomic was tracking. So I figured, okay, maybe Polyatomic, for some weird reason, is taking priority over Platinum. So if I get this done, it might re-unlock this, but that's not the case. I mean, we have gold and then polyatomic, but not platinum, which is cock-blocking us from getting Orion, which I don't really care, but at the same time, I'll care eventually. And that's the same case with the 545. Again, we have all the headshots, but none of the long shots track. And again, I haven't tried this in a couple days, so this might be different. I guess I'll try it again at some point, or just wait until I see a patch note come out or whatever. But then with the M13, neither of them track. We got the gold, but the platinum and the polyatomic, neither the long shots or the headshots are tracking. Which again is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I mean, luckily we have, like, you know, the whole other 51-2 guns to do before we actually need to care about these in terms of getting all the charms. Which I wonder if it's even, like, I wonder with the new, whatever you get for getting all of these, is it just 51 or is it always 100%? Because as much as I would prefer only 51, I feel like it should be 100% at all times. So meaning, say I had 51 charms, right? And I unlocked the Orion 2.0 camo or whatever the hell it's going to be, but then a new gun comes out. If you ask me, it should relock the new camo or the Orion 2.0 until I get this charm. I don't know if they can handle all of that, because they obviously can't even they obviously can't handle the basic tasks at hand, so that might be way too much to ask for. But I feel like getting the 51 charms to begin with is obviously worthy enough of whatever. If it's just like a calling, it has to be another camo. There's no way it's not another camo, like a 5th mastery camo. If you ask me though, that should be the case, but that has, I don't really know what that has to do with anything. But I guess to get back on topic with the Orion camo or the Orion grind, whatever, I'm definitely glad they went this route, even though I still prefer the old school 100 headshots and then like 5 bloodthirsties or whatever the hell, like Black Ops 3, or I guess more so like Black Ops 4. I definitely appreciate that they streamlined the shit out of this. This guy's going for crouch. Oh shoot! Like, why is it 3? Like, even though 25 headshots is kind of a joke, at the same time, I really appreciate that they only did 25, because if it was anything like Vanguard and I needed to get like 100 point blanks with the snipers, anyone who says Vanguard was a fun game, immediately I don't trust anything else they say in life, because that's the only thing Vanguard had going for it, was that the mechanics were good because of the engine. But even then, it was still, this guy's like fucking chewing on his mic. Shut up. But even then, Vanguard was still in the negative because of everything else that sucked with it. Just the fact that I had decent mechanics. Yeah, the mechanics felt good, but nothing else. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But if you don't understand what I'm trying to say, then I don't know. I digress. I guess what I was getting at was 25 headshots is the appropriate amount, considering we had to re-level up the weapons. Or not re-level up the weapon, but considering we had to grind weapon levels again. Whereas if it was like BO4 and we just needed the 100 headshots, I'd much rather that, because I can work on that from the beginning. And the reason I say this is because after getting the 25 headshots with the snipers and like the marksman rifles and shit, I realized how much I missed that method, I guess. Or I guess just being incentivized to get headshots with snipers. But again, I don't want to get 100 headshots after I had to grind 70 fucking levels and do all this other dumb shit. I mean, luckily I didn't need tier 1 too much. Obviously I used it for some of the long shots and some of the, I think like 2 or 3 guns for headshots, but thankfully that wasn't needed, because tier 1, like I don't know why they just can't. Again, I don't know who made the decision to give us realism instead of hardcore, but guys, we gotta start firing these people. MW2 is such a good game, but then you got these fucking whatever weirdos making these dumbass decisions, and it just kills it for everything. Like, it makes the things that are enjoyable hard to enjoy, because then we also have to go through the dumb shit that nobody wants to go through. Like, another example going with the whole camo thing is the whole pop-up. They literally went through the process of, oh shit, let's put the text under it that lets you know what challenge you just unlocked, which should have been there from the start, instead of just putting the icon on there. You're telling me that you can't do that when you've already done it in the last 30 games? But hey, third person mode in fucking Rocket League soccer, they're just letting dumb decisions shit on the good decisions, and it's just not gonna work out in the end if they don't get their shit together. But yeah, again, I don't want to make it seem like this is the worst game ever, because like I said, this is probably the best Call of Duty we've gotten since Black Ops 4. So again, the appreciation's there, but we can't settle for just enough, because this game is still arguably in beta, and you know, we're damn near at season 2 already, and it just doesn't feel like it. But as for Orion itself as a camo, it's okay. I feel like they kind of tried to do like some dark ether shit with it, but to me, polyatomic is much better. Maybe they'll update it again. I know they just recently updated it so that it like moves faster or something. For me, I want the mastery camo to be borderline obnoxious. Like, maybe not necessarily Black Ops 4 spiky rainbow dark matter obnoxious, but pretty damn close. I mean, maybe you appreciate the like subtle animation or whatever of Orion, but I don't know. I just feel like if you grind that much, it should be, yeah, whatever I'm trying to say. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna get the Joker done, the charm for the Joker, and then after the Joker and this riot shield, I can probably get a charm a day, maybe more depending on, you know, what I have going on. But like I said, I've been wanting to play other games. I know Resident Evil Reverse has been out, but I've been on here. Still got to go back. I don't have to, but you know, I'm gonna go back and finish out the Dark Ether and Vanguard zombies, even though that's the last thing I want to do. Kind of want to do some Warzone stuff. I know DMZ is not really, I mean, DMZ is fun, but I don't really see it being that content worthy. Like, I don't see what kind of content I can get out of DMZ, whereas Warzone, I can like proximity chat, troll or something. I haven't even touched Warzone 2, to be honest. I feel like if they would have took this, I like how it just played the same animation twice. I feel like if they would have took like this, like essentially Galaxy Damascus, but with the black background, if that was Orion and it was animated, I feel like that'd be much better than this like sludgy, mushy shit. I don't know. I guess overall, I give the Orion camo itself a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10 maybe. We'll go with 6 because it's at least animated. As far as the Orion grind, I'll give that probably a 9 out of 10. Again, I prefer the old school 100 headshots and then like random shit here and there. But yeah, like I said, next up is going to be the Joker Mastery Charm thing. So keep an eye out for that. Click either one of these videos here, I guess, and click my face to subscribe. I'm Philly7X. Thank you for watching. Now get off me.